Hey y'all, welcome back to City Skylines. This is Cliffside Bay. There you go, that's a short title. Medium title would be, hey y'all, welcome back to Cliffside Bay. This is the City of Unlocks. There you go. Let's go for a longer title. How can I make this even longer? Hey y'all, welcome back to City Skylines. This is Cliffside Bay, the City of Unlocks, which is now becoming a long Let's Play. There you go. So that's all the titles I can think of. So yeah, this is Cliffside Bay. So let's get into it. As you can see, I've done a little mucking around here. So let's do a little experiment with all this. Come up onto this menu right here. You can see that we've got a lot of pollution, which was kind of like controlling or dictating how fast I went in my city. So yeah, now I'm gonna come up with like a little experiment to see if I can do something about that. So beforehand, I'll do that experiment and we'll see how it goes, and then I'll load up again from this point of view here, and then we'll start the game again, so I don't lose any time, which is what I'm trying to keep precious to my heart. There you go, that kind of thing. So yeah, so here's my little experiment. So if you come in here, like I said, we got all this pollution here. Now this was like getting in the way of my city developing, that kind of thing. And so what I'm doing is, because I've naturally moved them along here, the waste sewage pipes, and I've kind of cordoned off this little area so they suck it in the water. So I'm kind of letting it over time dissolve, but I want to do a little experiment to see if I can speed that along, that kind of thing. So my experiment is, now I got a whole bunch of money here. Now this is going to go down exponentially, I guess. So yeah, let's go on to here. This button here. Let's go medium. Let's go medium. What I want to do is I want to put in a stretch of land. Oh, that's not very quick, is it? Let me go. Oh, okay. Kind of works quicker. Stretch of land like this. There we go. So that is, hopefully I've cordoned off the pollute. Well, most of it, the majority of it. But what I want to do is I want to do a little experiment to see if I can get rid of this quicker. Now, what I remember is I came up with this idea, which is probably not my idea, because I guess many people who've played this game before me come up with this idea. When you get flooding, you just put all these on the land. It takes away the water a whole lot faster than watching it dissipate. Nope, it kind of wants to sit there, doesn't it? Unusual. Cannot build on water. Okay. Well, I got a trick for that. Oh, look at that. It kind of shifted it all down there. That's interesting. Let's press pause again. So this is my kind of little trick, my little hack that I'm going to come up with. Just to see if it works. Put a couple in there. Right, okay. So we got all these. Now these are going to suck in all the water. So as you can see here, Cliffside Bay does not have any water flow. It's only created by these pumps here. It's now drawing in the water, which is giving it a kind of a water flow, which is why there was a problem with the sewage encroaching everywhere, the kind of thing. There's no direct water flow, and there's no rivers anywhere, so it's a very odd map. So yeah, there's no motion of the ocean, so to speak. So my plan is now, if I move these pumps here, this one, come out of here, thank you. I really must get used to playing in this game. So if that will hook on there, and hopefully this one will hook on there. No, it won't. Okay, I'll just stick it in there. I'm gonna put a pipe in here, so let's go on to the pipes. There we go, got the pipe running. Oh, apparently the slope is too steep. I don't think it is. There we go. So we're gonna delete this pipe here, and as you can see on the pipe network, they're still bringing in water to the main city. And now these ones, I'm gonna put on a separate line. Pipeline, that is. I'm never quite sure if they ever really connect. Now this is going to be a complete spider mess, but I don't mind that, because like I said, this is not about making a prettier city. I kind of stopped talking because I got distracted by the notification chimes in my ears, which are super loud, which I'm probably toned down for the edited video. Yeah, so it's never really about making the prettier city. It's about getting it just functional and to work in conjunction with me trying to unlock things as quick as possible. That kind of thing. We're going to put this pipeline all the way down here. And then we think that'll work, and then hook it into there. There you go. So now they've got their own separate pipeline. Gonna make sure they got power. Well, this one's got power. That's fine. This has got power. These have got power. There we go. So now they got their separate pipeline. So we're gonna watch this and see if this sucks away the pollution quicker. And here we are. You can quite clearly see it's taking in the pollution a lot faster. It also helps a bunch if you actually put the water pumps into the actual water, which I guess I mistakenly didn't do. So you go. This is all cleared up pretty fast, and this is all putting it all in there because it's now the flow of the water. You could make this even faster, I believe. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever done this on YouTube. Then again, I don't really watch YouTube videos. I watch occasionally a few of my favorite people like Zardis, Spiffer, a few Candy, Overcharged Egg. I got a thing for the Brits. I don't know what it is. I just like their accents and the way they do things. Their personality. It was so alien to me at the beginning, and I just love them. So you could just shorten up the land, and it gives it even shorter kind of space to pull in all the water. I think this might even be a quicker way of doing it. You see, that's going even faster, and I've not even time-lapsed this. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, that's our little experiment of getting things to clear up. And you can see this is cleared up a lot faster. There you go. So that's my experiment. So I've come up with a plan if I ever have problems with that. And also it says you cannot build on water. Well, I've got a plan for that as well. You can build anything on water. This is one of my hacks that I discovered. Now, like I said, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos, so as far as I know in my world, I've discovered it for the first time, but if I ever looked at other videos, it'd probably be done by every single person in the world. There you go. So yeah, so this is my little hack that I came up with. Because don't forget, this is only my second city, so everything for me is still kind of brand new. Get rid of the water. So yeah, it says you cannot build on water, or in water, but actually you can build anything you want in water, unless it's growable. If it's growable, like this zoning, let's put a little bit as growable. Let's make this into... Oh, I still haven't got that connected. Let's give them some connection. There you go. Now that'll help in one of my milestones, my landmarks. There you go. So this is growable. Anything that grows in like this can be destroyed by water. And sometimes, yeah, you'll see these kind of little destructions icons will appear over the buildings, that kind of thing. So anything that's growable will be destroyed by water, but anything that's not growable doesn't get destroyed. I know things like the water pumps won't be destroyed, but yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about this right now. Maybe I'll try experiment a little bit further. So let's lower down the land. Hit the right button. So that's definitely below the water level, I guess. That's as far down as I can go. Not so much, but okay. Right, so there you go. Or many moons later, I had to keep making money because doing terraforming without infinite money, it whacks away all your money, as you can see here. Let me show you. Just a little bit of that will take away all your money. Not enough money. There you go, straight away. So yeah, there you go. So we got this stretch of land here. Now I believe this is below sea level. All we got to do now is build stuff, or in my case, we'll just move things because I haven't got the money anymore. I kind of purposely run out of money. So yeah, let's put these water pumps in here. Now this is a way, and if you've seen my Blackwood series, you see me do this with my kind of water, what do you call them? Water facilities, waste disposal, service buildings, that kind of thing. Put all these in here. Waterworks, I don't know, what would you call them? I don't know. So yeah, you watch our Blackwood series, you see that I've managed to do this little water hack everywhere. So I can put things next to the water or in the water as I wish. Which I did with the, what do you call them? The flood walls? Because flood walls you can't build on water. But I showed you a way of doing that. And also it's a way of me doing it with, things like rocks. Rocks you cannot build on the water because it just keeps stopping you from doing that. There you go. She got all them. And are they facing the right way? No, they are not. Okay. I tell you what, I like them facing out. Just spin around. That looks about right. There we go. Do the same with this one here. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy with that. And you can do the same with rocks. Let me show you on the rocks. Which one's the rocks? These are rocks. So this is the kind of thing I do with rocks as well. Let's put a couple of rocks on here. And you probably noticed with this series, I'm not doing any decorating. Because it's the nature of what this series is supposed to be. Any old rocks you can't build on water, but you can build on water. And also this is another hack of bringing in this what's this actually called? An advanced wind turbine. This is a way of actually bringing that onto land. There you go. All you got to do is put a bit of water around it, put it in the water, and then take away the water, and then you got it on land. Let's have a look at that anyway. Yeah, there you go. So you can have that on land. There you go. Another little water hack. There you go. So that's kind of cool. Let me try that with one of these buildings. I don't know if these ones break away or not. Do something small. Yeah, I don't know if these get destroyed by the water. Must be placed roadside. Okay. Roadside it is in. There we go. I think these might get destroyed. I'm not too sure. I know that the growables will be destroyed. These don't get destroyed because I know they're supposed to be placed in conjunction with water. Okay, so there you go. We got all this. So let's just move away all the land. Bring that water in. Okay, the water is flooding in. Oh no, it's destroyed. It definitely gets destroyed by the water, but the streets don't. There you go. So yeah, but all these kind of little structures here don't get destroyed by the water, which is kind of interesting, kind of fascinating. But even like lower these below the sea level even more, so these completely disappear. You can have these completely underwater, that kind of thing. But I haven't done that. I've only done it to this height here. So there you go. So you really can build these on water. Let's give them a little bit of power. Can I put this in the middle? Oh no, it's kind of touching. Can I move these around? So there we go, come up with this kind of design here, and as you can see, you can quite clearly put these on water or underwater or in water, that kind of thing, in a kind of a hacking kind of cheating way. There you go. Let's watch all the water come in. You got that kind of design there. So you go. So you can come up with little fancy designs and can absolutely put some kind of things in the water or on water. I guess if they're supposed to be part of the water mechanics, and then that's absolutely fine, as you can see here. And with this thing here, you can actually put that on land again, as I've showed you just there. So there you go. You can absolutely build these on water. Let's go into this view here. So what does it look like? Okay, so you can have them like even submerged in the water. So it looks kind of prettier from people viewing out there, that kind of thing. So yeah, there you go. That's even hidden the solar panel in, so you can have that as deep as you want, or you can have that on, even build that on the land. I think I might leave that like that. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, I'm gonna load up the game, and you notice we're getting closer to that milestone, but I don't want to do that on this one because we've wasted a lot of time. How many years? Maybe about 2 years has taken me in game time. So yeah, let's load the game back up and we'll start again. Oh well, before I do that, how's my pollution doing? My pollution is gone completely. There you go. And it's still over there. There you go. And we're back. Okay, so what we're going to try and do for this episode is unlock the tax office, which is construct 1 water treatment plant, construct 3 instances of water pumping stations, which we've done, and produce 1,000 milliwatts of electricity. So that is what we're going to go for, and to unlock that we got to get to big city, which is a population of 14,000. Okay, so that's going to be kind of interesting. So yeah, so I tell you what we want to do. I want to plan for the future, because now this is turning into a let's play. I think it's time to do a little bit of jiggering and a pokering, that kind of thing. So we are definitely gonna have to come up with a plan to, I don't know. Tell you what, let's put a little fun into it. Let's make a little fun kind of a service interchange. What we're gonna do, we're gonna isolate, all this is farmland, but we're gonna isolate this into a kind of industrial zone all on its own, and we're gonna cut it away from the city, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's my plan. So let's see if I can come up with something. So I'm thinking, yeah, so here we go. What I'm gonna do, this is gonna mess around with my bus lines, I guess. So let's go on to there. So we got them running around here, haven't we? Okay. Tell you, yeah, let's delete all these lines here. All right, there you go. They're all deleted. So let's get on to this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut away these, because I do believe what I'm about to do, because we've got a high demand for industry, is what I'm about to do is completely ruin my city with a huge traffic problem. So we're going to cut away this. Now I might leave these connections here. I do want to buy the next tile down yonder, so we can turn that into a proper kind of access point, but even this might be kind of overflowing with too much traffic, so I might look into that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If it gets too much, I'll cut that off. So let's come up with a plan so we can help with the traffic flow of the industry. Oh, this is new. So this is kind of emptied for the first time, so let's delete this. So let's do a little bit of building maneuvering. Let's move that there. I'm gonna move you. Can I fit you in there? I can't. Okay. Can I fit you the opposite side? I can. There we go. So what I'm going to do, can I delete this? Well, so we can delete them. We're going to turn this into maybe a bigger road. So let's look at our streets. I want a 4-lane road, but this one here. So let's flip that around. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip these over to one-way streets. Let's go for the 2-lane with one-way road with grass. There we go. Going to flip this around. We're going to swap this for them. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of cool with that, so that's all right. And we can do the same. Then we're going to put another road in, going the opposite way. So I am cool with that. So what we want to do is come up with a little service interchange. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come up with a kind of a traffic circle. I'm thinking of putting it right here. So delete these roads here. And let's come up with a traffic circle. So let's see. How big do I want this to be? I am not too sure. So this would be the center, would be this one here, this square here. Let's take away my snapping point so I can get it directly in the center. Just there would be the center. About there would be the center, okay, between these two roads here. So let's see, let's go for 400 each way, I think is a good number. Right, there we go. Now I'm hoping this traffic circle is mighty big enough to I don't know. I think this is a little bit too close to this. Let's move this on a bit further down. I think. How much space do I want to give it? I maybe want to cut it off from maybe here. Yeah, I think here. So let's move it from here. There you go. That looks a lot better to me. So let's flip this over to a one-way street again, freeform. There you go. That is one giant traffic circle. I'm kind of happy with that. So let's hook these roads in. So that is perfect. So what I want to do is I want to put an interchange here, and I want to give them a connection to this little kind of industrial side here, and then maybe a connection. So that's one. So this part of industry, one to the Service Interchange, and maybe another one maybe around this kind of area here to move on further into the city, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's come up with a plan. Is this all level? I don't know. Let's make that all big. There we go. So that's okay. That's interesting. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad they've done that because I want to cut into the land anyway. So that's kind of cool. So we can smooth all this out later. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. So let's delete these rows right here. So let's come up with a bit of an interchange, a service interchange. Yeah. So we got to turn that into a bridge. Okay, now let's see if the street goes underneath there. Gonna go with this one again. Yep, that fits in pretty well. Let's go distance of, I think it's 200. That's 200 there. Let's go this way. Okay, yep, that works. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's okay. That works fine. Okay, so let's continue this road on. So yeah, so it's going to be a lot of manipulating the highways, changing their angles, that kind of thing. So we got that there. So let's put in the next highway going the opposite way. And it's going to go kind of here. So I don't know how many squares up that is. Let me put this down to 0. There we go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe? 4 looks about right. So yeah, 4 steps up, I guess. Right, so there we go. So we got that right now. We got a space of 200. So that gives us ample space. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So what I want to do is I want to bring these up into here somehow. So first of all, I want to, I don't know. Yeah, let's carry on these highway roads. Let's not get too far ahead of myself. Happy with that. Okay, so let's do a little bit more taking away these highways. And what we want to do, we want to slope it up to here. So let's right click here, go big size, right click here, and then see if we can slope it up to there. There you go. Now I do believe if you right click from there, the gradient takes longer, which is like smoother. There you go. So that's a way of kind of negotiating on how quickly you want it to slope up. You can slope it from here. It gives you a quicker gradient, or you can slope it from here. It gives you a smoother, slower, longer gradient. There you go. That's how you negotiate that. So from here, I want to go from maybe about here. I want to give this much gradient here. I'm going to right click there and I'm going to smooth it from there. There we go. So we're going to get a nice smooth flow. So I want these to carry on straight. Pretty much like that. That seems to be okay to me. Yeah, I'm good with that. This road is a little bit interesting. Let's see if I can do something about that. So have that there. Let's delete that one. Let's see if I can manipulate the land a little better for this. There you go, that looks about even. You can see the little bit of tweaking I had to do, changing the nodes and all that. So that's kind of way of coming up with that in a bit of a time-lapse kind of scenario. So that's kind of cool. So let's delete these and see if we can move these along. See if we can blend these in together and go freeform. There we go. I don't mind the guidelines on this. It's not too bad. They're not too bad. There you go, and that kind of looks like that. There we go. Delete that. Make sure we flip these the right way around. I don't know why I keep pressing the delete button. There we go. I'm happy with that. So there you go. That's kind of cool. And then all we got to do is then move these into here. Hopefully. There you go. That looks better. It looks better. We got the a flying truck display team on. Show. There we go. And the flying tractor pull. Show. There you go. 2024 edition. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's see. So let's oh, I got a great idea. We can start raking in even more money. Well, let me come about that later on. So let's do a bit of land smoothing. So what I want to do is have a little fun with this interchange, make it into a kind of a, I don't know, a what you call them? I don't know what you call them. Is it called a trumpet interchange? Yeah, kind of a trumpet interchange. There you go, that's kind of cool. Don't know why I keep saying that's kind of cool. I never say it in my real life, but it's only when I'm on YouTube I say things I don't normally say. It's kind of weird. Okay, so I'm happy with that for now. Now I can smooth that out again how I wanted it. There we go, that's better. Now what I want to do is come up with a hooking in point. So I'm going to go to maybe, I think here. Looks like a pretty good enough hooking in point to me. So that's cool. So let's do a bit of smoothing on here. There you go, I said that's cool instead of that's kind of cool. Smoothing, a bit of flattening out. Medium. That'll work for me. That'll work for me. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go into... Now I'm thinking highway roads might be the way to go for these now, but they're less forgiving. They have problems snapping into certain angles. So what we're going to do, we're going to go onto a normal road, just for now, because these are kind of easier to manipulate. We're going to come up with our bell interchange. Tell you what, before I do that, I want to replicate these roads here. So let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, was it? Lower it to the ground, which is about there, I think. About there. And then we're going to curve that in. There you go. So it naturally wants to curve in about there. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. Right, so we got all that. It's a little bit here, a bit haphazard. Maybe I could shape the train from here as well. Right, so there you go. That's all the terraforming I think I need to do. Let's see if we can make this trumpet interchange. Let's see if it works. Let's go straight for now, just for a little while. Just about there, I think. See if we can do a little bit of turning. Yep, I am absolutely fine with that. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So let's just carry on and do another road wrapping around there. I'm going to try and follow the nodes as we got here. Like that, and we're going to go in line with this one. And then we're going to bring that into maybe here. There we go, and then we're going to join these up best as I can. There we go. So that's my kind of weird trumpet interchange. So then with these little points here, I'm going to try and hook them in. Maybe out here. Where's that other node? That other node starts there. Okay, so that's about there, I believe. There we go. That's perfect. I'm going to delete those two, and then I'm going to put that road back in, just so we don't get too many nodes. There we go. So yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Happy with that. That's really cool. Now let's see if we can do the same here. This, I might have to lengthen this one. We'll see what happens. Right, so there you go. That's my service interchange. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah, but it kind of works. A little bit of a trumpet interchange. Looks kind of jaggedy, doesn't it? I think that's just the lighting, I think, something like that. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. It's kind of cool. He says with his famous phrase. Yeah, so there you go, everybody. I'm kind of happy with that. Let me show you the little directions. So you can gain access to the highway going this way by coming up and around here, entering on there, and then you can enter this side by going this way here. The exit to come into the industry, you exit here, come around here, go in there, and then to enter from here, coming off, you can come around here. There you go. Let's delete that road there. There you go. So that's my little design. I mean, you could probably get away with it just putting the highway ramps in straight away, and that way you can get better angles and closer angles. But I think working with these is more forgiving and trying to get them to snap in, that kind of thing, because highway to highway doesn't kind of snap in that easy. It's kind of difficult. So yeah, like let me show you here. So yeah, it kind of bends and twists and turns. If you go with a straight road, you get freeform. Thank you. You got more flexibility with a highway road. It kind of has natural bend that you can't negotiate over. So go to a normal road like that, then you can get the angle you want, and then you can flip it into a highway road. There you go. So it's always better to work with the normal roads. So that's kind of another hack I've showed you. There you go. So yeah, what you can do, you can decorate that how you want, fill it with trees and rocks, that kind of thing, to make it look pretty. But I'm not going to do that because that's not this kind of city. Well, not yet, it isn't. So yeah, let's come up with a plan to implement these new streets and all that. So let's go back onto here. So what I want to do, so I want to find the center of each of these. Oh, that's there. So I'm going to... The gap between there and there was about, let's say about 300. So let's go 300. There you go, that's 300 each way. And now what I can do, I could move this over here. Like that. And that would be kind of interesting. So that's 300 each way, and the gap between there and there was 250. Okay, so let's go about 150 each way. 200, that's 150. And 150, there we go. Do that with each one. There we go, that's 150. Let's then hook these roads in. Similar pattern. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's change these into, let's go for grass or medium. Let's change these into, definitely want to change these into kind of more of a arterial road, that kind of thing. I'm going to put that all the way down here. That'd be fine. I'll turn that into an arterial road, I might do. A bit of deleting, delete all these. Now there are far easier ways to do this, but this is just the way I want to do this. And then we put that on freeform, and then we just kind of hook that into the center there. There we go, and do the same here. There you go, so it looks a little bit like that, so a bit of a unique design, but that's just what I want. So there we go. You can do this with better mathematical equations, make it all look kind of OCD and absolutely snug and tight and all that, but I kind of like a little bit of flamboyancy, so it'll look like that, and decorated it'll look even better, that kind of thing. So that's my design. So there we go, I'm happy with that. So what we want to do is come up with a way of hooking this road into here. let's go take away that. There we go, I'm happy with that. Now there's a reason why I want this piece to be straight, so what I want to do is put another bracing road in. Here and here. For now, I'm going to delete this. So let's make some more money, so let's put in another toll booth. There we go, just about fit that in there. That's okay, that works for me. This back in. There we go. Oh, let's change that to the road it's supposed to be, which is this one. There you go. So that one's a little bit of an angle, but I do not mind that. I do not mind that. So yeah, there we go. So let's see if we can hook these in. So I want this to be that big road again. So let's do that. There you go, so you could play around with that all day if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm kind of happy. That's pretty cool. Spot on. There we go, so that's my service interchange. So yeah, let's increase the industry, I guess. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put in a couple of side streets here to keep away from the zoning. So this is all going to be generic industry, and then all this side here is going to be farming. Now I'm well aware we got to put in a lot of office industry to meet with one of the landmarks, but that'll come later on down the line. But for now, we're just going to stick to generic industry and a little piece of farming industry just for now. So let me see. Well, that's going to require power, so I definitely want to make sure we got a street connecting. So let's put a street here. And here. What I want to do is actually turn these into, this is going to be farmland. I'm going to turn these into maybe a lot of farm kind of streets, that kind of thing. You go, but these two main avenues are going to be full of trees. There we go. That's okay with me. So let's go into these dirt tracks and do a little bit of a farming industry layout. There we go, that'll work. So what I want to do is take away the zoning from maybe this side here. So let's look into that. Oh, is that the one? It is, there we go. That's better, using the correct roads. Okay, so hopefully we can get the power jumping from there on in. So let's do that right now. So this is going to be generic industry. So hopefully we can get those jumping across. I'm not too sure if they will or not. But we'll find out in a minute. It's okay, a little bit of generic industry here. Oh, there we go. Let's let it play and watch them all move in. Yep, they're moving in as I intended. And as you can see, this trumpet interchange is working really well. Making an extra bunch of money. That one's turned around for some reason. I guess it went the wrong way. That's kind of interesting. There you go. So you see that's all functioning. The streets here are not completely messed up with too much traffic. These have got their own little industry section here, and these have got their own industry section here. Now, like I said, this is going to be super busy, so I might cut this away completely. Like that, till we come up with more room to build a kind of like maybe an intersection kind of here. That kind of thing. So it's going to be super busy as all the industry moves in, but that'll be fine. So let's give them water. Definitely a lack of water. And as you can see, there's no water or power like I said. So yeah, let's turn this into farming industry. So we want to go on to this one here. And there we go. So this is going to be all farming. So that's what we're going to do with that. So let's draw in that zone, the kind of farming district. There you go, Myrtle Farming Industries. That seems a lot better than Myrtle Heights. Oh, that's kind of cool. So did I change that? I didn't. Let's do that right now. There you go. So that's all farming. Yep. What we're going to do, we're just going to put in a few buildings until they connect with that. So let's go 4x4s. Okay, so yeah, this is filling in nicely. The demand for industry is shot right down. So I guess it's going to take a while for these farming buildings to kick into place. But yeah, so let me show you another little kind of road hack that I like doing. It's kind of like making kind of semi cul-de-sacs, but with normal buildings, or like a police and a fire department, that kind of thing. You can do little cul-de-sacs for them. Let's go for, what kind of road shall I go for? Let's go for this one with the wide sidewalks for once. Gonna put this one kind of here. So as standard, you could put in roads like this and like this. There we go. And that way you can put in a police department and a fire department. Guess that's the center just there. And let's go for the police department. Oh, I still got the snapping points twisted around. Let's change that up. There we go. Now much better. Let's put in the police department. So that's kind of more the center, and that way we can move that in. Okay, there you go. So we got this kind of set up here. Now, they definitely need power as well. So yeah, let's just remove these roads here. There you go, and you got this kind of little cul-de-sac thing. There you go. So that's a kind of hack on how to get it like that. Without this, let's move this along. Put that there. Now let's try building one again. And as you see, you cannot put one there. So it's, oh look, and the farming's moving in. So yeah, let's pause that again. We'll watch that come in a minute. And put that right back there. And I'm going to move that back like that. I'm going to delete that. There you go. And there's the little hack. See, and you notice that when I put that road in there, it took away the zoning for that. So yeah, there's another little hack. Make a little miniature cul-de-sacs. There you go. For these kind of ploppable buildings. I don't think it works for growables. Yeah. Whoa, my golly. We've got livestock. This reminds me of home. Oh yeah, this is the first time I've seen livestock in City Skylines. My original farming industry in Blackwoods was kind of small and it didn't have any livestock. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, I think all the power will be eventually jumping in. Yeah, I think it will be. So that's really awesome. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's watch all this go in. I'm gonna fill all this up. Wow, look at that. That is a proper farming industry. That's kind of super cool. Yeah, in Blackwoods we only had like little plots like this. Only had kind of little strips of farmland, maybe this size here. I don't know, maybe 2s and 3s. I never had any livestock. And what are these? These are probably orchards. And got a lot of cattle, a lot of mini burger patties walking around here. I don't see any sheep. I guess there's no sheep in the States. No, this is Europe, isn't it? It's the European map. Okay, yeah, that's kind of interesting. So there you go. That is, yeah, I like that. And you see this is getting super busy and it's well used. That's working perfectly sound. The traffic is now gone from here. You go. This has been isolated, so I gotta definitely move a bus service in here. Now, can I do that? Let me see. So this is the purple line. So can I drag a line here? Let's go here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put another stop into the farming industry, if I can get it in there. Kind of there. There we go. So we got to stop there. We got to stop there. Can we do the same with this road here? We all got that one there. And hopefully we can get this doing the same, going the opposite side. And that one's going to go cut in this way here. There we go. So now we got a little bit of transportation going into the industry area here. There we go. So that's kind of cool. So they're not completely isolated from the city. They can still get there. What else can we do? Let's put in some paths. I'm thinking we do a little kind of... Yeah, let's do a... go in here. Let's give the citizens a way of walking into work. What we're going to do, we're going to push that in there. Let's create a pathing system from here. Right, so there you go. That is my path and network for all here. I mean, I don't really want it to be too creative because that's not the nature of the city. I probably keep repeating myself on that one. But yeah, we might as well give them some options of getting into work. So yeah, I think that looks all right. That'll do for now. I think it's time to put in some more commercial industry and also time for citizens to actually visit this place with it powered. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 4 this way. Let's fill all this up with commercial. There we go. So hopefully that'll kick in and that'll be finally powered. And hopefully we'll work towards the other landmark, which is the Expo Center, which is 2,000 tourists visit the city. So we'll be working towards that. We're kind of on our way there anyway. So there we go. That's pretty cool. So I'll let that play. I want it in slow motion. Thank you. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm happy with all of that. Look at that. That's beautiful. This is working really well. Making a whole bunch of money. As you can see, that's just zooming up now. Nothing wrong with this. This looks perfectly fine on sound. The traffic is not a problem. Now I've isolated this industry in its own little place. They can still get to the rest of town. They're going to make all their deliveries from the generic industries into the commercial zones to provide this kind of street setup here. So that's okay. There's nothing wrong with the functionality. Let me check the traffic flow just to show you guys what it's like. It is 92%. There you go. So even though I'm not trying to make this a proper city build, it's still kind of working out okay. Our cemetery is doing okay. I think it's time to put in another cemetery just in case this one is on its last legs. So where can we put the next cemetery? Oh, I guess we're trying to fit it in here. It's kind of creepy having a cemetery next to school. It's like Sunnydale. Is that Sunnydale? The Buffy the Vampire Slayer place? Maybe I can have it there. Let's put it there instead. There we go. I'm going to give them a path. There we go. Not done with the paths yet, are we? Okay, maybe I could fit in another cemetery up and down here somehow. I don't know. We've got another empty landfill site, so let's delete this. There we go. Let's replace that with maybe one more incinerator, or I don't know. Do we? Yeah, we're processing a lot of garbage, but let's put another one in. There we go. That's gone up, so that's okay. All right, okay. We are racing along towards this 14,000. So, yeah, let's put in some more commercial because they definitely want more commercial. So let's do that right now. Our density is fine. There we go. Let's put in some more here as well. That's going to meet the demand for high density commercial. Let's start putting in some more office buildings. I kind of like the idea of that. And there you go. Our population is racing away. We're getting closer and closer to that landmark milestone, which is big city. There you go. So we're pretty much close to that. So demand for commercials gone right down. Well, we're getting close. We're getting close, people. I'll put in some more office or some more industry. Let's put in some more industry. Generic industry. A whole bunch of industry there. There we go. So I'm going to slow that game right down and let's watch us reach our milestone. Hey, we did it eventually. Maybe I should have kept it running faster. So there we go. We eventually got big city. That means we can start putting down crematoriums, which I'm not going to do for now. Until I get my cemeteries filled up. We can definitely put in the water treatment plant, and then we can unlock the office, the tax office straight away. So there we go. So we've finally reached our milestone. So that's absolutely perfect. Couldn't be happier. So I'll probably call that the end of the episode. So gonna definitely keep that there. So I don't know. Let's just put it in. Here we go. Let the waters flow. Hopefully the pollution will be a lot easier because this is like a water treatment plant. Purifies most of the sewage before it's pumped out. There we go. So hopefully the water will turn a different shade of brown. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens here. There's going to be 50 shades of brown. So yeah, there we go. So we got that. So let's try and produce 1,000 milliwatts of electricity. That was the next part of the plan. So what do we got right now? So we are on 317. Now we don't have a river, so I can't put that down. So let's just put that down. There we go. We did it. We finally did it. So we can unlock the tax office, I believe. Let's go find that. So here we go. We finally got it. So construct a water treatment plant. There it is. Construct 3 instances of water pumping stations. We've got many of them all around the city. Electricity production of 1,000 milliwatts. And that's the kind of the cheesing way of putting that in, is putting all them in. If you got a huge river, you could probably get away with putting that in straight off the bat. Other than that, unless you've got the city population unlocked, like, what is this one here? Population of 17,000, you could put this one down instantly and get it unlocked, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's the quickest way I managed to do it with the population I've got. So there we go. I am absolutely happy with that. I am going to stop the game right now. There we go. So there you go, everybody. This episode was a bit of an adventurous one. I showed you a couple of water hacks, how you can build these pumps on water, that kind of thing. But I cut back to the original save, which is why that's all gone. But I showed you how you could do that and be creative and put these water, what's it called again? Advanced wind turbines, how you can actually have them built on land. Let me show you, because you can't build on land because you need water. But I showed you the hack for that. What else have I done? I've put in this new kind of trumpet interchange. Now, if you decorate this heavily, it'll look absolutely pretty. But I'm kind of happy with that. It's pretty cool. And what else we got? Put in this new farming industry, which is for the first time is giving me livestock, which are here, which are kind of pigs and cattle, or beef patties. Yeah, so there you go. You got a new huge super farming industry. Put in another toll booth to get the money raking in, which I've been kind of blowing freely. We've isolated this industry here, so we kind of ease up on the traffic flow, although let it play go again. I guess it looks worse when it's slowed down, but it's not too bad. The traffic flow is not that bad. Do I leave that as a two-way street or a freeway street? I'm not too sure about that one. Let me check on that again. Traffic flow is in the 80s, 83%. Maybe that'll get better over time. 3-lane one-way. Let's try that. There we go. That seems to be flowing a lot better. So yeah, there we go. Yep, absolutely happy with that. I think it's just the increase of the garbage trucks I've just been putting out there. Maybe I can give them a little slip road into here on their own. I don't know about that. There you go. The traffic flow is kind of eased up. I think it was just initially me putting down all these recycling plants at the same time, and all the trucks kind of appeared at the same time, that kind of thing. I've given them that kind of extra little road there, which is kind of being used. So yeah, I'm absolutely happy with that. So yeah. So yeah, the population has increased. So we are going to be working towards the next population, which is 17,000. And we'll be working towards our next unlocks. If you look at the cheat sheet, that would be the observatory and the cathedral, which means next episode we're going to make all our citizens abandon their houses, which is why I've got this in place right here. It's going to help them kind of abandon their houses. So there you go. Like I said, next episode we'll be looking towards getting some abandoned buildings set in motion. We'll be concentrating on 2 unlocks, I think. So I hope you liked that episode, folks. We're back on track now with doing the unlock challenges. So in the meantime, sincerely, take care of each other. Have a really nice day, and I will see y'all